You're only a what if away from great winter holidays. What if it's Aussie for travel?
Stav, Abby and Matt.
Brisbane wakes up with Stav, Abby and Matt on B105.
Hey, podcasters.
Hello.
Hey.
I would love to hear from you and just maybe DM what time you listen. I want to be able to envision it. Does that make sense?
So where are you podcasting us?
Yeah, but yes, what time are you listening? Like, is it on the bus on the way home? Is it at night, first thing in the morning? I just
In
want
the shower.
What are you wearing while you listen? Just details really please me.
I'm
You
gonna.
don't have to give photos of what you're wearing.
You can.
Okay, that's just the stuff.
I'm gonna guess two places.
Okay, bus note.
No, I'm gonna guess people who drive like long commutes when they're coming home from work. Maybe they didn't hear us something.
Yeah.
Or possibly parents when they're at their kids' training. You know, the parents who sit in the cars?
Yes, that's me.
Yeah.
I reckon those parents, they might just, doing a bit of flicking and catching up on stuff there.
That reminds me, actually, and Ash might be able to help me with this one, the English couple that listen and wanted a shout out. But the English couple that listen and wanted a shout out, that's your shout out.
Well, how did you meet them? What's your story?
Ash sent us a message to all of us.
Is this
about
the girl you met at the bar with the pokies? No, that's a different
this is the one you sent us.
And
they
I wouldn't call her a girl. She was a lady.
A lady.
And
old
she wanted something
lady.
else.
They sent us a photo of them out on their deck in the UK.
Oh, yes. We. Oh God, their name escapes me, but we love you listening. Thank you, guys.
Was this on
I'll find
email?
it. I'll find it.
She did email. I think in a bid to try and make them feel good about listening, we have probably insulted them. Gone, thanks so much for giving us your time, but we can't remember you.
Well, no, I wanted to meet our Kiwi podcaster we met when we were out the front for the Magic Round. She was lovely, wasn't she?
Yes. She was fantastic.
And if she's still listening, we always love Randy from Canada and Bonsai Guy from
What
Japan.
are we doing, giving individual shout-outs? Do we only have 4?
Yeah.
No, that's not
I want to shout out to Graham, and I'd like to shout out to Liam.
Yes.
And, of course, there's always Stacey. Hey, Stacey.
It's always interesting, the fake names that people choose to make up.
Yeah.
Scotty's always Candy and Cindy.
Yeah, well, that's my
for
usual
God's
go-to. I'm trying to...
And Sven. I'm like,
Broaden my horizon.
why is Candy
Because-
and Cindy out with Sven?
He's thinking about the Masua guy from the ad all those years ago.
Really?
Remember Sven?
Yeah.
He's always on the ad.
Hello. Hello. He's a masseuse and then he becomes the thong.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sven.
I don't remember Sven.
It was for those
Masua sandals.
Yeah.
Masuas.
Yes, which
I hated
really
them.
are just painful.
Oh, this is painful until you wear them down and then it's pointless.
Yeah, that's true. Well, even if we haven't mentioned your name. Oh, Courtney's here. Hey, Courtney. Thank you. We appreciate you.
Yes, we do.
And if you would like actual shout-outs, go to our Stav, Abby and Matt Ride or Dies. That's our Facebook group, private. You can put anything you want in there for us to discuss as well. But
Yes.
If you
Suggest
go in
a
there,
topic, shout out.
if you ask for a shout-out, we'll give it to you here on the potty.
We certainly will.
Here we go. Now, no one would know for the radio, but I was running slightly late this morning.
Yeah.
I had a little sleep in because yesterday was quite the eventful day.
Big birthday.
It was my birthday.
Oh, got on it.
And then, I don't know if your kids are the same, but when I say to Xander, get ready, he goes, sure. And then he picks up his phone. And so he watches his phone whilst he undresses, while he dresses. And I constantly go, put your phone down, get off your phone, wear your socks, put your socks on. Are you ready to go? We're leaving in 5 minutes. You better be ready to go.
Drives you crazy. And then all of a sudden it's like, then they start playing with the dog. I was like,
Yeah.
what do you do? Why are we wrestling in the middle when it's towards, that's,
So I'm like, are you ready? He goes, yeah, I'm completely ready. Yes, great. So we, Esther came home with the kids from school. We did my birthday presents. And then I had that argument with him, constantly telling him to get off his phone. And then we leave for football training.
Happy birthday to you.
Correct. As we pull up for football training, I go, all right. And then I look over and I say, Xander, where are your pants?
Pants.
Pants.
is he wearing just jogs?
He is sitting there in his headgear,
Yep.
which he put on.
Yeah, brilliant.
He had his mouth guard in.
Good.
He had his shirt on,
Yeah.
his socks and his boots,
Did not.
and he had no pants on.
Now I see why you're...
I'm like, what the actual Xander? So we pulled up. Training starts in 5 minutes.
You're still coaching?
I'm the coach.
So the coach's kid doesn't have pants on?
Exactly.
Did you make everyone else take off pants and say, hey, this is a new training thing because I can't be bothered going home because it's my birthday, whatever.
It cuts down wind resistance.
Then I'm like, too bad for you, champion. Anyway, he's like...
Was he? Do you allow him to be on his phone when you're driving?
Yeah, he
Because I
was.
crack it. I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
not. Like, if they've done something wrong, I'm like, I am not your chauffeur. You get off the phone, you talk to me. And he's like, I don't really want to right now.
I'm not sure. I selected on my Uber no talking. Okay.
Did he explain what happened?
He just knew he was in the wrong.
So, well, how can you explain what happens?
How do you forget to put on your pants?
How does Scott forget to wear shoes when we're going to a parent-teacher interview? It doesn't make sense. I get it. But
I now know what Xander will be like in the future.
I know. Get on top of it right now.
So anyway, I pull out of the car park, I start driving towards the house, and I ring Esther and I go, babe, old mate has no pants on.
I'm so sorry, Dad.
Yes, that's what he's giving me.
Sorry, Dad.
Meanwhile, I'm lecturing him. I go, can you grab them? I'll meet you at the front door really quickly. So then I text the other coach. I'm like, mate, I'm going to be late. Sorry, whatever. And then we're like Googling on the way all the op shops as well to see if any of them are still open. They're not. Anyway, Esther rings me and goes, I'll just meet you at training.
Yep.
So we go back to training. He loses his mind because he now is like embarrassed that he's got no pants on. And he's like, everyone's going to know. He wanted me to park in a back street and wait for Esther.
Do you know our friend was at tennis and he forgot to wear a shirt because he had a jumper on and you had to take it off.
Yeah.
He took it off and he goes, I've got no shirt. And the dad was like, what do I do? And I was like, well, you need to give him your shirt. He goes, I don't want to go without a shirt. So you could have given him your pants.
Or were you wearing shorts?
I did have shorts on, yeah, but I think it's better for him to be in jocks than for me to be in jocks.
That's a good point because you did your training.
That's a very good point.
Yeah, good point.
Anyway,
Very good point.
so I go and lie to the team and I say, Xander forgot his boots. That was his cover
he's
story
sitting
he
in the
wanted.
car.
He's sitting in the car, waiting for his mum. His mum comes, drops off his pants, finally comes and does training. We do a bit of tackling at the end. We're playing a game between the kids. It's 6:30 and we go, righto, last set. Old mate who had no pants goes in for a tackle.
Oh, no.
Cops a knee directly to the cheek.
Oh, he is on fire.
Now, Xander has ego more than anything, right? So if he's hurt and he says he's hurt, he's super
He's
hurt.
a tough kid. He doesn't like to admit that he's hurt.
Correct. He'll pretend. So he hits the deck and is like fighting back tears. And I'm like, oh no. Not only is this bad for him, but I'm going to be in trouble from his mum because I didn't check he had pants on and now he's got a possible concussion.
Is he wearing a mouth guard?
He had his mouth guard in.
You've
Anyway,
one thing.
fine.
He said he was dizzy or whatever. He seemed okay. And I was like, sweet, let's go. We get in the car and he bursts into tears because he's in mega pain. And I'm like, you'll be right. You'll be right. We drive home. He couldn't chew
Oh,
when
I
he was
hate
eating
that
his
feeling.
dinner.
Yeah.
So I'm like, right. And I took him to the hospital. He had pants on for that, which was handy.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Anyway, go there, get a scan. Everything's fine.
Okay, good.
But I got home at midnight last night.
Yeah. You didn't take your pants off till very late.
And it was my birthday. And if anyone shouldn't have had pants on,
That's true.
It was me. It was me.
Stav, Abby, and Matt for breakfast. B105.
Yes, it was just one of those days where it was like rush for everything and nothing was really going right. And you're like, no, this isn't working for us. And then very late, I was having great parenting with the youngest two, which is go and brush your teeth, otherwise I'm getting pliers and pulling them all out. Just great stuff like that. And them being really mature back with their response. So everything was going well. And then I was making dinner for the eldest one who got home quite late from footy with my husband. And this is what I was like, just explaining my tolerance level was not the best. And as I was prepping dinner for the second time that evening, my husband comes in and goes, AJ gave me a call today and he was like, the Legends lunch is on Friday. And I said, oh, yeah. And I was like, I know what he's saying, but I am not in a mood to then just jump in and say, you should go.
I love
so
that
I was
dance.
like, but this dance, I was like, and he didn't pick up on it. So I went, you know what? I love AJ. And he goes, yeah, me too. And then he was like, I said, we've known him for like 10 years now. And he's like, yeah. And he goes, yeah. So then, remember I went to that one last year and I drove to it? I was like, yeah. And he goes, and then I bid on that picture that I thought you would like. And if I was going to go, I'd drive again. And I was like, I like Kate, his wife, as well. And I'm just like cooking, just pretending I don't know. And he's like, yeah. And he goes to the calendar. He's like, I don't even know if Friday what's on in there. And he's looking at it, and I was like, I'm not going to say anything.
It's the last thing I'd really want to do, though.
I'm probably so busy, and I just walked off. And you could just see him go. So I'm like, I don't even know what I should message back, And I was like, nah, not going to pick up. I gave him 5 minutes. I come back in and I went, what are you doing? you just say, hey, is there anything on? Because I forgot about this. And he goes, well, I don't really know how to. I don't want to upset you. I was like, it doesn't upset me. You can go if you can manage to go. But you just need to ask what's happening that day, and then we work it out. You just got to be assertive. And he goes,
but what if you say no?
And I said, babe, you just got to be assertive when you're asking for things. And he goes,
With you?
How's this? He turns around and he goes, I am going to the damn Legends lunch. So I was like, no, that's not, babe. That's he goes, is that, I was like, no, that's aggressive, and that's not asking, that's just saying.
Now, where's my dinner?
And he goes, so can I? I was like, you don't need to ask. You don't even need to ask. You just need to go, hey, I forgot that was on. What's happening after school? And I think what it is he's asking what's happening after school. It's like, you should know because it's the same sports or there's something else on. So in other words, what he's saying is, can you just give me my schedule for this week? Because it's not on the board and I forgot about this. But why can't you just ask?
Because
do you ever do the dance?
Every single time.
Because you know what? This is what normally happens. If I'm like, I'll go, oh, babe, you've been working so hard. Yeah, of course, you should go. And he loves that because it's like, I didn't even want to go, babe, but you told me I should.
And it sounds like you want me to turn it up too.
And if he ends up putting me a big time, he's like, I wasn't even going to go.
No, you made me.
You made me.
That's what she wanted. She wanted me to go.
Passing on the responsibility and the blame.
I feel like men always feel like they have to ask to go somewhere, whereas women just all because they just go, this is what I'm doing.
And you actually don't need to ask. You just need to make sure that you arrange it so that you can. But it's like you don't want to do the arrangements to make sure that you can go.
Yeah, because you got to, when he asks you, and you say yes, but you're still the one that's rearranging everything
exactly. And if
to allow him to go.
And if I'm going somewhere, I'm arranging it so that I can.
You can go, yeah.
Yeah, so that's why you always ask permission. But if he came and said, hey, I know that there's a school disco on, but I've already messaged Dave and he's going to be picking them up, so that's fine. But I know
Dave doesn't know if he can pick them up because Dave's still got to check with his wife where he's meant to be on that same day. So there's no point going to Dave.
God help you if he finds out the ask for forgiveness, not permission rule, and he just rocks up on Saturday morning. Hey!
You never need to ask to be able to go somewhere. You just need to make it arranged so that you can.
So he's going to miss out?
Well, I don't know. I didn't say anything. It was just quite interesting. I'll wait and see what happens.
Does he know what he has to rearrange, though, to make that work?
No, that's the thing. He's waiting for me to put the schedule up.
Okay, so if the schedule goes up, and then what if he goes, fine, I'll work it out.
His working out will be like, hey, did you want to go to the school disco? Should we just leave it? If I give you $20 or something,
that's such a good one. I love that.
That's what
$50,
and they'll go,
$50.
Swimming classes. You don't really like them, do you? Should we give him a miss?
We got a pool.
That's his arranging.
Oh, so they're all staying home with you, and he's going out on the.
Yeah, good point.
Will he actually drive though? Because he said
he did last year.
Do you reckon he will this time?
That's what I think he was doing.
Stav, Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
A school that bans formals is a school that bans life. Without formals, you can seriously stunt girls socially and physically.
There was a video yesterday I sent around to you guys, and I was like, whoa, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Maybe not for the parents that might have had to pay for all of it, but we're talking about school formals. And the video that went viral was of all these epic cars at this big hotel, and it was lined on either side. If it was bigger than the Logies. And people were getting out of the car, everyone was taking photos, cheering, and then that old vintage car would go off and then another group would get out. And it was a school formal up in Cairns. And the reason that it went viral is a American tourist videotaped it and put it up and was like, I can't believe this new trend and how big it is. I was like, we've seen the proms on movies. Is that not real.
Yeah.
Never really lying to us. I would have thought that was a big Adelaide thing as well. Did you not have that?
I didn't have it like that, but no, we
all had limos.
So what you're saying is the smaller the place, the bigger the event.
I maybe because when you sent it, I was like, that was exactly what it was like in Gladstone. That was maybe because we had nothing else going on. It was the one thing.
No, it
happening
was.
that
It's
year.
just I missed the limo because I had a hair disaster.
Oh,
So my brother
okay.
dropped me off.
Right.
You know,
Do you ever just have an event where nothing happens? Nope.
don't know.
One year at an entry, some year 12 boys, and I went down in history, they made the Wiggles big red car out of like cardboard, like big
That's
cardboard
pretty
boxes.
cool.
And these 4 guys went up, like they were still dressed in suits, weren't
Yeah.
dressed as the Wiggles, but they came up the street, up the waterfront of Gladstone, and they
Yeah.
were dressed.
Oh, I love
they
that.
were in the big red
we
car.
didn't have as much like the entrance, but was the school formal a big deal? Yes. I got my dress made. We went and got hair done and makeup done, and it was so expensive, I realised, for our parents. But we didn't care. We didn't care. But my friend has bought a dress for her daughter, and it was $1,500. And I was like,
Whoa, child.
I was like, I'm so sorry, that's a wedding dress. And she said, yeah. We said, what do you want to choose, this or the wedding dress? And she said, well, this, because of course she's not thinking about the wedding. And the dad was like, can we get that in writing?
Yeah.
As if that's when she gets married, that she's going to go back on
I'm
that.
13, 10, 60. The school formal sent you broke. Come on, parents, this is your opportunity. Or maybe it's yourself as well. Like, let us know what an average formal would be costing. You're talking about the shoes, the dress, the suit,
Yep.
the hair, the makeup, the limo.
We tend to hire the suits.
Yeah, that's true, actually. So maybe it's not as expensive for the guys. But they also have, and someone could explain this more to me, but there is registers now for the dresses. So that you have to make an appointment, and then you go there and they will write down what dress you're wearing, so no one else is allowed to try it on.
So kind of like when you go and get pseudoephedrine from the chemist and they take your license and they can see where else you've
Is
been.
that the only thing you could compare it to?
Are all the computers connected? Because if you get it
I
at
get what
one
you mean now.
dress shop,
I
do
don't-
the other dress shops know?
They do a Facebook page.
No, but I think what they're saying is that dress is only available from that shop.
Okay, so-
It doesn't really matter. It might be a different shade. But
Okay,
if
okay.
you're going to that shop, that one will be registered as that colour. So, yes, there might be similarities if you're just going to the average shop.
Right.
And some schools do a Facebook pages where you put up the dress and say, no one else get this one.
$1,500.
Is she a good kid?
She's amazing.
Okay, well.
But I do... It was very much as well where she was sort of caught in a bit of a pickle because she's very... Her daughter is very, voluptuous like her.
Busty.
And the dress that she liked was very low cut, and she was like, it looks gorgeous, take it off, your dad's not going to like it. It was really, really,
Right.
really feeling. And she
I
was like,
paid $1,500 for the lack of stitching.
no, see, here's
Good
the
point.
thing.
Less material.
No, so here's the thing. She liked that one. It was cheaper. And she said, I would like this one, or the other one I like is that one. And she said, so it's a $500 one or the fit. We'll
right.
take the most expensive.
Must be tougher at all girls' schools as well.
Yeah.
For the
You
dress.
reckon the competition would be harder?
I don't know. I reckon it would probably be the same.
Yeah.
Well, there's no they bring
They
boys
still
schools?
take boys, yeah.
Mm.
But all trying to work out the dress situation, I guess.
I mean, I loved the event, so I wouldn't say it was a waste of money, but it is very expensive for parents because that's they're paying for it.
We're all just excited for the post.
Yeah, party. Guys, even though I think the fashion, they're into it. Like the guys, when we were all growing up, it was just, like you said,
Black
hire
suit.
a suit.
Yeah.
But now
Yeah, they
they've
like
got...
their hairstyle, they like the different shoes.
They show their ankles and
Yeah.
stuff like I don't know.
A lot
that-
of them are getting suits
hire them.
made.
Are
Yeah.
they? Wow.
Yeah, it's changed a lot. 13, 10, 60. Did the school formal send you broke?
I mean, I remember you actually had to borrow a suit for court.
I did, yeah. After the formal. It was a big night.
We'll take your calls next.
Stav, Abby, and Matt for breakfast. B105.
A school that bans formals is a school that bans life. Without formals, you can seriously stunt girls socially and physically.
Yes, welcome to the counselling for School Formal Sent Me Broke. We'd like to hear from all the parents. There has been a lot of videos going around of the kids getting out of the, well, actually, they don't look like kids. They look very old. But getting out of cars and just the amount of money that is spent on formals is huge. And you're right, Maddie. I know that mine would have been a lot, but it's just that didn't concern me at the time as opposed to now.
It's your big day. It's
Yeah.
It's all you think about during high school, really, isn't it?
Yeah, we had ours at the end of the year as well, so it was always that threat that if you didn't behave, you wouldn't be able to go.
Yeah.
Rebecca's there in Logan Central. Did
Hello.
the formal send you broke, Beck?
It definitely did. I spent over $1,000 on my dress, paid my hair, makeup, hired my car and everything. And then 2 days before formal, I got a phone call from my surgeon, who I went private through, so I paid for that as well, that I needed to go for surgery the day of formal, and I didn't get to use any of it, and then had 6 weeks off after that for recovery.
Oh my gosh,
And
Beck.
at that age, that would have been devastating.
It was terrible, and I paid for it all myself. I had 2 jobs, saved up all year round.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like we need to throw her a
I
formal.
mean, you're the most responsible 12-year-old I've ever met, but that's so...
Year 12.
What? Oh, sorry, year 12. Yeah. So what happened with the dress?
It's sitting at home in my cupboard still.
You never worn it?
Never worn it.
Aw.
It's like really puffy and like something that you can only wear to a very specific event.
Yeah, you always say you're going to wear it again.
Walking's overrated. You made the wrong
We do have to have like a redo, hey, where everyone gets to wear...
They're
Well, I
formal.
wouldn't be able to fit into my dress, but you know.
Too big.
Yeah, I don't think I would fit into my dress either. 4 kids later, I don't think it's going to fit.
Oh, Beck, but did you even float with the surgeon about doing it a different day?
I did, but I had been waiting so long, and
yeah.
it kind of needed to be done. Like, it's great.
That's
Oh,
devastating.
ouch. And I just realised $1,000 back then, if it was a while ago. That's a lot. Okay.
Natalie, in Ripley, did your formal send you broke?
Yeah, it definitely did. So mine was a little different. It was a grade 6 graduation.
Yeah.
And my boy attends a country school, so it was the Ariat boots, it was the Ariat jeans, it was the Ariat shirt, the cowboy hat, the whole look, and it sent me broke over $2,000 later.
Whoa.
For year
Year
6?
graduation.
Year
Is that
6,
just for
yeah.
one kid, or did you have 2 in the same grade?
That was just one child, but
Jeepers.
he's already styling now, so I can just imagine what his year 12 formal's going to look like.
I love it when people go, oh, Natalie, you're so lucky you have a boy. You know, the girls' dresses are so expensive. You're like, can I just stop you there?
Yeah, boys these days.
Oh, my God. Year 6.
That's, wow. Steve in Eaton's Hill.
You got another question for Natalie?
No, but you said whereabouts was it, Natalie?
So he attends a school in Toowoomba.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're all up to date with all their country gear.
Country, yeah. And Maddie was just saying the smaller the place, the bigger the
Bigger the
event.
deal.
Yeah.
All right, Steve in Eaton's Hill, did your formal send you broke, Steve?
Well, I think my daughter's formal's going to send me broke, actually.
Mm-hmm. How's it going?
Conservatively, I'm looking at $3,000.
Right. Okay.
She has her dress picked. She's got to get her long hair done. She wants her nails done. I've got the car sorted, but I've got to get it detailed, and I've got to put lights underneath it so it glows.
Oh, my God.
LEDs.
Like LEDs.
Yeah, she wants to arrive with the lights on and the nice car and get out of it and look amazing, and I'm sure she will. But she's been planning this. It's not till November, but it's going to cost me more than that, I think.
Oh, are you driving it, the car, Steve?
Yeah, it's my car, so I am driving it. Yeah. So that'll save me some money on a chauffeur.
Yeah, I know, but I love it. It's your car. You've got to get it detailed.
Yeah. Well, the car's quite nice. She always comments that her friends like my car. So I said, okay, well, I'll dress it up. I'll just get it detailed. She goes, oh, no, Dad, you've got to put lights on it.
Oh, I mean,
why
what
do
about
I
the
need
fog
lights on my
machine
car?
for when she gets out? She'll probably want a fog machine. Do you
A
think?
fan, Beyonce fan. What are we going with here? Oh, that's epic.
Michelle and Kenmore, your son's formal sent him broke?
No, we did it on the cheap. All the other kids were arriving in Porsches and limos and all sorts of stuff, and we had a bobcat at home. So we got an old couch and mounted to the forks of the bobcat, and we attached a whole bunch of LEDs to it. And my husband drove it in, got to the top where the headmaster was waiting for him, lifted it up as high as it would go, and then landed it down in front of him. And the 4 boys stepped off the couch, and the headmaster said, most epic arrival I've ever seen.
That is pretty good.
And it was free.
Yeah.
There you
Yes.
go.
Oh, there's nothing like
Yeah,
Crown.
see, I don't know if any of the girls previously would have got that. Steve, sorry.
Stav, Abby, and Matt for breakfast. B105.
When I was a little bit younger, I'll admit that at 7 a.m. I might have been at a rave, still dancing.
Day clubs.
Well, I hadn't really gone
hadn't
home.
gone home.
But this is different because all around Brisbane, and in fact it's happening again this weekend, at 7 a.m, this is a party that just gets started. This. You've seen all the videos? It's
Yeah.
AM Social where people actually get up early.
Yeah.
Either in their fitness wear or whatever they want to wear, grab coffee and see some awesome DJs at different coffee
The
shops.
old sober society is
It's
well and alive out there, aren't they?
It is. And I think that there is a lot of different trends. You know, like I always go, it's good to go out and dance during the day. Yeah, you got Lisa and Sarah, they do their disco club, and that one finishes by 10. You're like, yeah, perfect. So I think there is a different, I don't know, changing it a little bit up for people that may not want to go out drinking but want to get up early. They have a coffee and DJ. Just hard for the people that weren't expecting it, that live around the area, I guess.
My wife Kat saw that. She said if that started happening in a cafe that I was in, I would consider it an assault to
Really?
humanity. Yeah.
I mean, I would love it because I'm always up early. So I'd be like, yeah. But normally you put those restrictions on for like,
noise
places at
restrictions.
night.
Yeah.
So there's one happening this weekend. I think it's at Barcino.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I imagine, what is it, like a lot of run clubs? They go out and do their run thing and then they go, you know how they always go for their coffee?
I would think so, but looking at the photo, not everyone is in
Lycra.
Lycra.
Full face
There are-
makeup? Like, are people dressed up like they're going?
No, because the type of people that go are just there for, like, I guess, music?
Right.
Do they have
Music and coffee.
Do you reckon they have
Crazy.
prees? Do they come around for prees?
Are the coffees Irish?
well,
Are they
I-
Irish
I know
coffees?
you're not getting your head around.
No, I know exactly what it is. I'm saying, like, come round, let's all have a skinny cat.
No, you
or
can't.
two. Then we'll go there, we'll have our macchiatos and then kick
Well, I
on.
don't know. You want to have bathrooms available, wouldn't you? If you're having that much coffee.
That's a good
That's what I meant
point.
by no prees,
Yeah.
Maddie.
Yeah. And cafes wouldn't have the same amount of toilets as a nightclub either.
Well, Barcino would, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah, but I know you.
Hey, guys, I just dropped 2 hash browns. They are kicking
Holy
in.
moly.
Ooh, yeah.
Funny you say that. No one's eating.
No food.
No food, just coffee, DJs, dancing, water.
Does the music speed up?
As the coffee kicks in.
DJ's had an espresso?
Maybe that is a big pickup thing as well. What do you drink? You know what I mean? Oh, decaf. What?
So see you later.
Oh, okay, bye, sorry.
Toodaloo.
A lot of music is written like telling stories about clubs, you know, like Usher's Love in This Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You start doing Love in the Cafe,
Yeah.
you know.
People are hearing
Everybody
it.
in the cafe get frisky. Everybody in the cafe get frisky.
They're like, is coffee code for something? No, literally at a coffee.
Yeah. It's Colombian
Yeah, that's true.
and it's a drug.
yeah.
It is that morning time that people are really getting involved with, though. Like you said, like the run clubs are absolutely huge all around Australia. I know that a lot of my friends, when we go on holidays, they look up the run club. I'm like, oh, come on. And they're like, yeah, it's great because you get to meet some different people.
Yeah, but they're all runners.
You're allowed to walk now as well, by the way.
They'd be high on, like, you know, when you're up in the morning at that time.
The superiority.
And if you didn't drink the day before and you feel fresh and you hear the birds chirp without, you know, wanting to die, you do go like, I think I'm better than everyone.
It's exactly at school
Never felt
pickup
that.
when everyone goes, what is everyone having for dinner? And you're like, I actually put a slow cooker on.
Oh, yeah.
So we're probably just going to have like a bottle of... Actually, I didn't do mine this morning.
But you do. You go, I am better than you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, I feel like this is something you would give
A shot.
a try.
Yeah, I would like it. I would absolutely like it.
Ash, you're about to get called up to do something.
What are you doing?
I was going to say I've got Sunday free. Do you want to go?
I think it's actually Saturday morning and I'm already at kids' sports at that time.
Okay, well,
Because
Sorry.
Sunday,
For
all
me.
those people at the cafe will be at church. You would assume.
Oh, you're really typecasting. Just because you can't relate.
They do call coffee Christian crack, though. So there's
they?
a possibility. Yeah.
No, you know the Mormon show? They all have soda.
Yeah.
Mom talk.
Yes. They all just walk around with big
And now they're
soft drink.
Now
Yeah.
they're dirty soda ring.
What does that mean?
They add flavours to it. They add flavours to it.
Oh yeah, and they put sugar in their sugary drinks and stuff. They're crazy.
So sugar's allowed.
Yeah. How do they stay so slim when they do that? Is what I want to know. You know what they're probably doing? They probably drink a soda and whack a bit of Ozempic in at the same time.
Surely that'd
Things
be
like that be allowed?
No, I wouldn't think so.
Ozempic?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mormons can have medications, can't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can. Hang on. Can Mormons?
I think everyone would be different.
Yeah, I think you're talking about which one is it where you can't Amish? Is it Amish where you don't have
Any electronics?
No,
Yeah.
I'm talking about if you needed blood or anything like that.
I think people who are Jehovah's
Witness.
don't do blood transfusions.
Yes, Mormons can take Ozempic.
There you go. All right. Well, Run Club.
How did we get there from?
It's not Run Club, it's
sorry.
AM Social.
AM Social.
Coffee, it's a Runs Club.
Yeah, hook in.
Stav, Abby, and Matt for breakfast. B105.
Had a little bit of a glimpse into my future yesterday afternoon. Not a true glimpse, but a little hint of the possibilities that await me. Rory is obviously at high school now because making a bunch of new friends. It's a little bit bigger pool, obviously, especially since her primary school was quite small in comparison to some.
Yeah, how many in her year then?
In her year, I don't know,
How many classrooms?
lots.
How were parent-teacher interviews last night?
Yeah, they were all right. They were brief. They were short.
What's her birthday? That one always makes me freak.
I pick her out of a lineup. But she's got some new friends and we're meeting them. And we found out that one of her friends' mums owns a brewery. Win. So we'll be hanging out with them a lot more. And she had a half day. But do you remember having this when we were at school? The day finished at 12:30, so the teachers could do the parent-teacher interviews.
Yep, they do them over Zoom.
Yeah.
Ours did yeah.
But not when we went to school, right?
Can you remember?
No.
No, it was at night.
It was the night.
Yeah, they had to go back and do it. But, I mean, teachers don't want to stay there.
I think I like the Zoom. The Zoom's a big improvement.
I feel nervous with the Zoom.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know the great location to do it because last time before it was connected, I'm like, no, you can't. No, because you finished school early. Go and do some homework. You're not watching TV. Oh, hello. All right, sorry. Hello. I'm just going to go into the other room.
Yeah.
So it's like...
You're like, everyone's got to... can we act like I pretend I am to the teacher?
That's what I said. Can you
No
clear
one
that?
be themselves.
Yes,
all right? Just for 10 minutes.
No swearing. I'm allowed to, but yeah.
But if the teacher hears all that, they go, yes, now that's why I've called you today.
And then you go to the bedroom and then I don't know where to sit or what's the background.
What's behind you?
Yeah, where were you?
Just in Kat's office.
All right. Oh, you got an
Is
office.
it inappropriate to have a bed or like to sit on the bed?
Well, I sit on the bed and then I'm like, oh, is this weird? This is
If
a
a bloke
religion
pops
teacher.
up
And then,
oh, hey.
that's what I felt like. And then because you're looking at...
Sorry, wrong person. This is my next Zoom. I should be
Because
here.
you're looking at a photo of yourself, you can't not look at
only
you.
look
Do
at
you know what I
you.
mean? So then I'm like, oh my
Do you
God,
start
my hair's
smushing a banana in
like
your
this.
feet and
No.
stuff?
You've seen that video too?
Well, I think that's a perfectly easy way to make money, right? Stepping on fruit.
Did you blow the background?
No,
Okay.
I did see the tab there for different backgrounds, but I was too nervous so it would screw up.
So you get nervous?
Yeah, I didn't want to push a button and have it all. My computer is very old and hanging by a thread. Like it has to. If you unplug it, it turns off. The battery is always at 1%.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But because she finished early, a lot of the other kids, they were like, oh, well, I was home. And they were like, well, can they come to your place? Because we were all at work. I was like, yeah, sweet. More the merrier, I always say. And she's got a new group of friends, and one of them is a boy called Finn. You know? And I haven't met Finn yet, but he was over yesterday afternoon. And they were all downstairs playing netball and on trampoline and stuff, and Rory came up to get some food, and she went, Finn won't come upstairs, he's too scared of you. I was like, what? Look at him, teddy bear. And then I thought, because, way in the future when it's actually a boyfriend, you'd be like,
Is it her boyfriend though?
no, they're just a friend.
Did you ask?
Yeah, no, it's just a friend. But when it will be, and you get all that, that when you have to open the door and, and I was like, I said because the other girls were there too, and I said, should I mess with him? And they're like, no, don't do that.
So why was he scared of you if they're not boyfriend girlfriend?
Because I'm just the dad. I think he's scared of all. He's like literally up to my knees, tiny kid. And
So you reckon you could take him?
I don't know. They fight pretty nasty. So he finally came into the house and I said hello, and he was obviously very nervous. And I don't like people to feel nervous in my house. It's supposed to be a welcoming space for everyone. And I realised that I had the ultimate that no other dad really would have. So to get him a little bit at ease, showed him my toys. And it's the first and
That's
only
why
time
he was so nervous.
I will call them toys because they're my figurines.
Could you imagine? He's like, oh my God, do I have to go upstairs and meet your dad? And like, he's going to be like all awkward and
that's
total
Snoopy,
cringe.
and that's Charlie Brown.
I thought you were going to play PlayStation with him or something.
No, that's too obvious. No. And that's Dr. Manhattan from The Watchmen. Have you seen it? No, it's probably a bit old for you. That's Homer Simpson.
We all know that
That's
whoever
so
wants
bad.
Rory's hand in marriage
We'll
will
just have
do
to
the
bring it-
traditional thing and ask Kat.
He's only allowed to marry her if he beats me at Dungeons and Dragons. Then he is worthy of my princess.
Do you think that's how it'll go? Because you are such a lovely guy. It'll be Kat will be the one who will be like the hard line.
Yeah, I think so.
If you my daughter,
Yes.
I'll do to you what you do to her.
That doesn't really work that way, though, does it?
I don't know.
And he was unimpressed, so I hate him.
He didn't like it.
Stav, Abby, and Matt for breakfast. B105.
It's Julia Morris.
Hey, there's one person you must vote for the gold Logie at tvweeklogies.com.au, and that is Julia Morris. Good morning.
I mean, you might have caught me using my new selfie latte for myself nearly missed the interview. How are you guys?
We're good.
Oh, just levelling up on all my technology, guys, because I'm a cool mum.
I don't know. You can't say you're a cool mum, Julie. You just got to be the cool mum, you know?
I know, but look, my teenagers was like, please, you got to retire the juicy tracksuit. You've got to. Please. And
You've
friends
got the
are
arse,
over.
you know?
Yeah, absolutely. But they're just like all that. Yes, anyway, I was about to go too fast. So that's good. I stopped myself. It's morning.
Speaking of being a cool mum, how did you feel about Bob Irwin's Bonds photo shoot?
Well, my beloved Robert certainly stopped the internet. I actually thought the shoot was killer. I think that the entire thing would have made him gently uncomfortable because he's not that flexer. He's not that guy, right?
Yeah.
And so the fact that he is willing to do that to raise awareness of wildlife and conservation, I think is some global superstardom stuff.
Yeah.
He
It really is amazing. Like, you know, because, I mean, it was also he would have known he was coming up for an undies flaming, right?
Sounds like something completely different, but yes.
That kid's in his undies. Well, I've never spoken to a 21-year-old in my life who considers himself a kid for a start.
Yes.
He wrote a beautiful message to you for your birthday. Do you have, is that a lot of pressure? You're like, oh gosh, I got to get him something.
Oh, no, always. Well, his birthday's in December, so luckily, literally, all of my favourite people have their birthdays around a similar time, as in my children and Robert. So, better get saving. God, I've got to make a saving plan. But I would give him my house. That's how much I love him.
Oh, bloody hell. Wow, that's good.
I know. The love is deep and the respect is high. If I can just literally lie in the long grass and bask in even a whisper of his reflected light, then I'll be a lucky duck, right?
You're saying about being the cool mum, and your kids are 19 and 17, is that right?
16 and 18, and
I'm off
at the
by
end of the year about to turn, well, it's all very vital, that those numbers at this
true.
point. But
How
the great news is they're amazing.
Oh, great. Because it is that it's a big difference. Like my elder son's 23, and so it's a jump in between the little kids, the teenage, into the adult part. How have you sort of navigated that into letting them, they're becoming adults and having to let go a bit?
Oh, well, I found that transition very difficult, but that transition goes on in year 9. That doesn't happen now at this age.
Yeah.
They're already lived their wildlife, and now they're kind of like, I don't really think I'll go out tonight.
Yeah,
By the time they get into 18, I'm finding that's what they're doing at this age. The thing I transitioned that I had really, really big trouble with was being in as a personal assistant. Because when they're little, as you know, I mean, Abs, I know you with your littlies, like you are just on a hot standby at all times.
Yeah.
What are they doing? Are they okay? Do they need something to eat? I've got to drop them there. I've got to pick that one up there. What have I got to do, right? So there's no real life moment that says this child is old enough now to put on their own load of washing. Even though like they know how to do it. But I've just had this discussion on the weekend and I'm just like, do you know what? I mean, I've always done all the jobs in my place. But there's 3 of us living here and there's 3 adults. So I think we're going to need to go thirds some of the stuff there, aren't we?
That's
and
fair.
they weren't shocked, but they got it and they knew their time was coming.
Well, see, Julia, I always say to the boys, like, you've got to learn to do washing. What? Is the girl in the household going to do the washing? And my elder son, will look at me and go, maybe my husband would like to do the washing, Mum. And I'm
sick
like,
burn.
you know, I'm like,
Beautiful.
don't start using your friggin' wokeness on me.
How dare you woke me up?
Yes. I was like, the powder goes here. Put it on.
Exactly. Oh, look, it's a forever changing landscape too. Just when you think you've nailed it, you haven't.
Yeah,
I mean, the
it
most
changes.
important thing, I guess, is just to listen. I think when you're so busy organising littlies, we're not really in a listening space. So I think as you both age together, I think you drop off your parents' parenting when they're around 9 or 10 and you start to come into your own style of parenting properly.
Getting back to the Gold Logie Award, which
I
is
forgot. I'm too busy being a
phenomenal.
parenting guru.
I mean, the lineup is amazing, and we've even got a token male in there as well.
God love him. Oh my God, he's panicking though. Don't worry. Poor love.
He is, isn't he? He's like, I
Hamish
can't win
Blake
this.
is the only male.
Well, do you know what? It's a very difficult situation for him. There's no way out. So he doesn't really get to celebrate his last 12 months of work. And if he takes it, he will be absolutely shredded. So he just, and by the way, if he takes it, then he's earned it.
Yeah.
Because whoever wins it
That's true.
is what Australia says.
Yeah, but he won't win. He can just make one out of Lego.
So that's what, like, even as they've announced, you know, over the last, like, I've literally never, ever won a Logie, right? So in the last 3 years when I've been nominated for the gold, and I sit on the carpet, you know, when people are like, oh my God, are you going to take it? And you're like, I will tell you who's going to take it, wherever the Australian audience are up to.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Because they speak louder than anyone else. It doesn't matter. Like, every single person on that list this year for the Gold Logie certainly deserves it. They've all been in television for an extended period of time. And in an industry that's so notoriously disposable of women, there's a pretty high-level list. So you would do well to vote for any of those people, especially Poe. And that's obviously your second email after voting for me.
Yeah, of course. Well, tvweeklogies.com.au is where you can vote. And I have heard that when people vote for you, they get an email back, which is one of the not yet published photos of Robert Irwin in the Bond shoot. So they get that exclusive content.
The rumour. Do you know what? I haven't been able to get that out of office automatic reply thing to work on the email, but I promise. Look, at some stage, I've got all the emails there, so we'll get back to that just as soon as I'm medicated.
Well, Julia, good luck. You deserve it so much.
Thank you. Well, look, I've had a ball, and, you know, whichever way it rolls, I just hope to still have a job this time next year, so it's all good.
Don't we all, Julia? Don't we all?
And vote for us, please. If you
Love you.
Have a great day.
Love you. Bye.
Bye, darlings.
Stav, Abby, and Matt for breakfast. B105.
Landmark move from the federal government. YouTube banned for children under 16.
The Prime Minister announcing the platform will not get an exemption on the basis of its educational uses.
Oh, I know everyone's got a different view and it's not the answer. You know, parents need to be on top of it and blah, 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 blah. All of this. But I personally agree with the ban for under 16. I don't think it will completely stop it. I know a lot of people will find a way. But I feel like teenagers are really not ready for social media. That's how I feel because I've experienced that. I just haven't seen any positives come out of it. And I know that there's a lot of people that kind of go, well, won't they find another way? Or they're just watching that on YouTube because this is about the government implementing it. They said that they've passed it and it's going to be implemented in December. So no one under the age of 16 can have a social media account.
If they do, What happens to parents get fined?
No, the company gets fined $50 million.
So the company needs to find a way that they can age certify it. So that's why there's going to be a lot of delays, because how do you do that? So do you have to upload your ID? Oh, my God. That's an invasion of privacy.
Imagine that you're like 40 and you put it up, they go, sorry, you're 16, you can't have an account. Oh, stop it.
Well, when I had to get it for my kids for Fortnite, the Epic Games, they have to do parental control and it will be your face. So you put your face in it and then it will say whether it can verify it, and it just does it. And I was like, come on, mate, tell me how old you think I am.
At least buffer for a minute.
At least pretend. We're not sure.
They look at the ID card, look back up, you can come in.
Yeah, I was like, you cleared that too quickly.
There's already a bit of talk that 50 million is a drop in the ocean for most of these companies, so it's not really a deterrent. Then they're also going to outsource the people that do the age verification. So if it gets done, they'll just go, well, it was their fault because they're the ones doing the verification. So there's already a few holes in the plan, but they're trying it.
A lot of them now are saying, oh, but wait, we've got safety. Snapchat came out and said, nah, it's all good. We've got like a check-in thing, so we're keeping people safe if they go on a night out. Like, just text people. But they're now saying that YouTube, that was originally not going to be in the ban, is going to be included. And I feel like YouTube is the one that's going to be the most annoyed. So they have said, when they've done a bit of the research from the E-Safety Commission, they're saying that there is over 600,000 users under the age of 16. Now, these are the ones that have an account.
Yeah.
So even if you watch YouTube and you don't, that's not included, because my kids don't have an account for it, but they'll watch it.
Can still watch.
Yeah, and I feel like that's still going to be the case if they don't have an account. They'll be able to, but I don't know if that's not going to be allowed on certain phones if you can't get.
Oh, yeah. My kids don't watch TV at all. Yeah. Unless we go, do you want to watch a movie with me? Everything is YouTube.
But then I wonder if it's on our TV, will they be able to watch it there then?
Yeah, because you don't have to sign in. Maybe they'll bring something in where you have to.
But I mean, it's like TV. There's no TV shows they watch. Like all visual entertainment is done on YouTube. And I would say that's probably 90% of kids.
Well, that's what they're saying. They're huge amounts. So I think that's why they're going to be the ones that are like, ooh,
because if you look at it,
let's try and see if we can see this.
From their point of view, like, and it's even we're so different. When we grew up, it was like 6:30. We'll watch The Simpsons, and then we got streaming, and you can watch a movie anytime you want. But they've got that YouTube has everything, anytime you want it, right there.
Yeah,
of course you would. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I don't know which one is going to annoy the kids more. And it's interesting for ones that already have accounts. So my son has a Snapchat account.
But I think
he
that's a good thing,
he doesn't use it as much, but then I think he'll be okay with that.
It's that thing of, you can see what they're trying to do, because the one thing we talked about earlier was when you go, well, I'd take my kid off it, but then they need it to communicate. But if they're all off it, then that removes that.
Because it was real concern where they would only talk on Snapchat of like, hey, let's go meet at the park. But now they've all gone back to text messages now. I know that my son watches a lot of Instagram, and it's surfing videos, footy videos. That's it.
That's it.
It is like around Origin time, Instagram is the best because they just go back to the 8 straight era and you just see all of Jonathan Thurston's greatest moments.
Yeah.
They're going to miss out on that.
My son was looking at our husband, his dad's phone for something, and it came up with Instagram and he was going through it. And it was so funny hearing him explain to Scotty, because he's like, oh, come on, really? These girls in bikinis? And he's like, oh, I didn't like him. And he goes, no, but Dad, it's the algorithm. Even if you don't like him and you pause. And he goes, well, I didn't pause. He goes, well, they're there. And then he goes to me, he goes, by the way, Dad, you know that's all AI, don't you? Like they're fake? He goes, yeah, but I didn't watch them.
So maybe it sounds like it shouldn't just be for under 16s.
It should be a maturity.
Yeah. You got to do a maturity test.
Do you think that this is real, or do you think this is AI?
Stav, Abby and Matt.
Alpha Bucks tomorrow, guys, the 31st of July. Here are some of the answers for the games at 6, 7 and 8.
6 a.m. it's G. Some of your answers are George Clooney, Goat and Gone Girl. 7 a.m. it's C. Some of your answers are Captain America, Clocks and Charmed. And 8, it's I, and it's I Will Always Love You, Iguana. Sorry, that's 2 separate things. I'll Always Love You, Iguana, and ice skating.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Stav, Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.